Okuapeman School. And Awudome Senior High School. Let's meet the contestants. Okuapeman School. Okuapeman School is represented by
Richmond Frimpong, final year.
Awudome Stanley, final year.
You are welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
Yeah,
Fine.
Wonderful. Now, will you please tell us a little about Okuapeman School?
Okuapeman School was established in February 1957. It's located in it's located in Okuapeman, and it's one of the few schools that gives inclusive education.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good. You are Cedar School. In fact, I remember last year, 1A stage. Your seniors did some wonders. I'm sure the legend has spread throughout your school. What were the seniors saying when you were there? Last year, what did they tell you?
Well, they were able to get to the one quarter stage of the contest by the grace of God, and then unfortunately they were kicked out by Kumasi High.
Okay, so you didn't dwell on the success of getting rid of some top schools. You were more concerned about Kumasi High. All right. Do you want to say a little bit about your school? Go on.
Nifa Senior High School is a school in the Eastern region, that's Education to be precise. Our school was established in the year 1971, and our motto is integrity and service.
All right. Okay. What are we to expect this time?
Well, many are the plans in the hearts of a man, but God's will be established.
Best wishes. Awudome Senior High School. Awudome Senior High School is represented by
Richmond, final year.
Wachia is executing final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you?
You're fine. You're fine.
All right, let's get over the matter before I come to other questions. Your name is really Isaac Newton?
Yes, please.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Tell us a little bit about your school.
Awudome Senior High School was established in the year 1963 and is located in the Volta region, to be precise, Chitu.
Okay.
And our motto goes by truth, love, and responsibility.
Okay. And what has has been happening with you in the prelims of the National Science and Math Quiz of this year? How did it go?
At the prelims, we met Ghana Senior High, Koforidua, and two Senior High. By God's grace, we made victorious.
Okay, good. Expectations for this contest.
By the grace and mercy of the Lord, we shall emerge out victorious.
All right, that's okay. Viewers, we have met the contestants. Very interesting. We actually have an Isaac Newton on stage. Yes. I'm full of expectations, but before I sit down, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are supported by TIGO, GOL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Primetime. My name is Elsie Ifa Kaufman. I am a senior lecturer in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana. I'm your quiz mistress. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts, simple and direct questions that require simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If you are unable to answer the question, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, a bonus point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds in which you can present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. I omitted to add that if you attempt a bonus question and you get it wrong, it fetches a penalty point. All of the questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm going to start with you, Nifa Senior High School. Your question. A 5-ohm resistor has a potential difference of 20 volts across its terminals. How much heat does it dissipate in 10 seconds? Yes, Priscilla?
800 joules.
You're right. Okuapeman School. A 25-ohm resistor has a potential difference of 50 volts across its terminals. Determine the quantity of heat it dissipates in 100 seconds. Yes, Esume. Go ahead.
100,000 joules.
That's incorrect. Which of you? Priscilla.
10 kilojoules.
You're right. Awudome. Determine the quantity of heat dissipated by a 10 ohm resistor when a potential difference of 5 volts is maintained across it for 200 seconds. Yes, Isaac Newton.
250 joules.
That's incorrect. Yes, Priscilla?
0.5 kilojoules.
Yes. The next set, 10 seconds, and I have a preamble to all schools. When I get to your school, I will give you a type of dehiscent fruit. A type of dehiscent fruit. Describe the type of dehiscent fruit with respect to the number of lines or edges along which they split to release seeds. Did you get your preamble? Did you get it? All right, good. So now, Nifa, legumes. Yes, Priscilla?
They split along 2 edges.
Yes. Yes. Okuapeman. Capsule. Yes, Stanley.
They split along one edge.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. They split in many places. They have several lines of weakness or sutures. With the same preamble, Awudome, follicle. Isaac Newton.
Madam, they split around only one. They have only one.
Yes. "30 seconds, you have a preamble, and please give your answer very carefully. Preamble to all schools. Express each numerical expression in ordinary decimal notation." I hope you got your preamble. Nifa, 3.751 times 10 raised to the power -3. Priscilla.
0.003751.
Yes. Okuapeman School. 6.257 times 10 raised to the power 5. Stanley.
625,700.
Yes. Awudome, with the same preamble, 7.586 times 10 raised to the power 8. Yes, Isaac Newton.
7.586.000000. 86 00000.
I'm not accepting it. 7.586 Yes, Priscilla.
758,600,000.
Yes. Your major question. Your major question. If water from a borehole is described as hard water, name two common cations that may be present. Yes, Kumi.
Magnesium 2 plus and calcium 2 plus ions.
Yes. All right. Okuapeman, explain why the presence of only HCO3 minus ions as opposed to Cl minus ions in the water from the borehole will make a difference in the method of softening the water. For a bonus. All right. The presence of HCO3 minus makes the water of temporary hardness, which can be softened by boiling. All right, so now Awudome. Assuming the water of the borehole contains mainly calcium 2 plus and magnesium 2 plus and chloride ions, give one method for softening the water. Yes, Isaac Newton.
By addition of alum.
No. For a bonus. All right, there are three possible ways. The ions can be removed by ion exchange using ion exchange chromatography. That's one way. You can use reverse osmosis, in which water is forced through a semi-permeable membrane from a concentrated solution to a dilute one. And the last step, if you want to add something, you add Na2CO3. Next set, 30 seconds. Nifa, the coefficient of linear expansion of an alloy is 4 times 10 raised to the power negative 5 per Kelvin. Find the change in area of a square alloy plate of side 5 centimeter when its temperature changes from negative 5 degrees Celsius to 5 degrees Celsius. Yes, Priscilla.
It's 100 times 10 to the power negative 2 centimeters squared.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 2 times 10 raised to the power negative 2 centimeters squared. Okuapeman, the coefficient of linear expansion of an alloy is 4 times 10 raised to the power negative 5 per Kelvin. Find the initial area of a square alloy plate whose area increases by 1.6 times 10 raised to the power negative 1 centimeter squared when its temperature changes from 15 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius. Is your hand up, Esume? Esume?
Madam, the initial area is 2.0 times 10 to the power 5 centimeters squared.
No, that's incorrect. For bonus, the right answer is 2 times 10 raised to the power 2, not 5, 2 centimeters squared or 200 centimeters squared. Awudome, the area of a square plate of side 20 centimeter increases by 6.4 times 10 raised to the power negative 2 centimeters squared when its temperature changes from negative 8 degrees Celsius to 12 degrees Celsius. Find the coefficient of linear expansion of the material of the plate. Yes, Isaac Newton.
The coefficient of linear expansivity is 6.4 times 10 exponent negative 2 per Kelvin.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Yes, which of you? Yes, Priscilla?
4.0 times 10 to the power negative 4 per Kelvin.
Oh. No. The right answer is 4 times 10 raised to the power negative 6 per Kelvin. Next set, 10 seconds each. I have a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Distinguish between millipedes and centipedes with respect to the following. That's a preamble. Nifa, number of antennae. Priscilla.
Centipedes have 2 pairs of antenna, whereas millipedes have no antenna.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is that they both have 1 pair of antennae. Okuapeman with the same preamble, shape of body. Stanley.
Centipedes have a slender body, whilst millipedes have a cylindrical body.
A what?
Cylindrical body.
Which? The whole answer again.
Centipedes have a slender bodies, while millipedes have a cylindrical body.
No. For bonus. The body of millipedes is cylindrical and long, while that of the centipede is long and dorsoventrally flattened. Awudome, with the same preamble, diet. Yes, Isaac Newton.
The centipede feeds on insects, whilst the millipede feeds on, let's see, grasses.
On,
So they are decay. They feed on grasses.
on what?
Decay of grasses.
I'll give you 1. Centipedes are carnivores, and millipedes are primarily detritivores. That means they feed on decaying organic matter, or they are herbivores. What you were saying was a bit too much. All right. Next set, 10 seconds, and I have a preamble for you. Preamble. Find the sum of the interior angles of a polygon with n sides given, please give your answer in radians in terms of pi. Did you get the preamble? Oh, you didn't get it. Okay, so I repeat. First of all, you are going to give your answer in radians in terms of pi. And the preamble is, find the sum of the interior angles of a polygon with n sides given. All right, so now, Nifa, n is equal to 7. Yes, Priscilla?
5 pi radians.
Yes. Okuapeman, n is equal to 11. Yes, Stanley?
9 pi radians.
Yes. Awudome, n is equal to 17. Yes, Isaac Newton?
15 pi radians.
Yes. That was a special gift from math consultants. Next set, 30 seconds. Preamble to all schools. Consider the following bond energies all in kilojoule per mole. Carbon chlorine, single bond, 327. Carbon bromine, single bond, 285. Carbon iodine, single bond, 213. And carbon oxygen, single bond, 358. Did you get your preamble? Good. Now, Nifa, calculate the appropriate enthalpy change for the nucleophilic attack by the OH minus on ethyl chloride to give ethanol. Priscilla.
1,962 kilojoules per mole.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is negative 31 kilojoule. With the same preamble, Okuapeman, calculate the appropriate enthalpy change for the attack of OH minus on ethyl bromide to give ethanol. For a bonus. The right answer is negative 73 kilojoule. Last question, Awudome. Calculate the approximate enthalpy change for the reaction between OH minus and ethyl iodide to give ethanol. Isaac Newton.
Positive 54 kilojoule per mole.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is negative 145 kilojoules. And that's the end of the first round. points. Awudome Senior High School has 7 points. Nifa Senior High School has 17 points. We have a long way to go, 4 more rounds. Let me encourage everyone to work even harder. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all Awudome. More per 0.004 place. The right answer is 555.6 centimeter cubed. Next question, 30 seconds. An element X has 3 natural isotopes, X1, X2, and X3, with natural abundances of 60%, 30%, and 10% respectively. If the corresponding mass numbers are 50, 54, and 56, calculate the relative atomic mass of the elements. Too late. The right answer is 51.8. Next one, 10 seconds. What type of polymer is natural rubber? Which of you? Yes, Stanley?
It's a natural polymer.
No, I'm not accepting that. Yes, Kumi?
Condensation polymer.
No. It's an addition polymer. Next set, 30 seconds for each of them. Determine the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation x squared minus 6x plus 10 is equal to 0. Yes, Esume?
It has complex roots.
Okay. Next one. Find y in terms of x given dy dx is equal to 3x squared minus 2x and y is equal to 4 for x is equal to 2. Yes, Asume?
Y equals s cubed minus s squared.
Yes. Next one. Identify the regular polygon if an exterior angle has measured 40 degrees. Yes, Priscilla?
It's a nonagon.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds each. What role does cohesion play in the process of water movement from roots to leaves? It causes the water molecules to adhere to the cell walls of the xylem cells. Which term describes a bundle of axons in the peripheral nervous system? Yes, Stanley.
Ganglion.
You're right. Next one. The mature embryo found in most seeds has cells that have sorted themselves into groups that will give rise to which 3 tissues? The right answer is epidermis, ground tissue, and vascular tissue. Last set, 30 seconds each. Find the refractive index of a medium in which the speed of light is 2.13 times 10 raised to the power 8 meters per second. Yes, Priscilla.
0.71.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 1.41. Next one. A 0.2 kilogram object moving at 8 meters per second collides head-on with and sticks to an oncoming 0.1 kilogram object moving at 10 meters per second. Find the common speed of the objects after the collision. Yes, Priscilla.
5 meters per second.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 2 meters per second. Last question. The position y as a function of time t of a particle moving along the y-axis is given by y is equal to at raised to the power 4 plus c, where a and c are constants. What are the dimensions of a and c? Priscilla.
The dimension of A is m over L power 4, and then the dimension of C is L.
Repeat the first one.
The dimension of A is m over L to the power 4, and the dimension of C is L.
No. The dimensions of A are L per t to the power 4, or LT to the power negative 4, and that for C is L. That's the end of the second round. keep them covered. Do not begin until I ask you to. To avoid temptation, please put your pens down. What's the matter with? Oh dear me. I have put it aside. At the end of the second round, Awudome Senior High School has 7 points. Okuapeman School has 14 points. Nifa Senior High School has 16 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 3 minutes in which to present an answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day, I have a figure. All right. So the figure represents a straight rod ACB suspended on a knife edge K, a distance x from A. The center of mass C of the rod is a distance y from the end A of the rod. The rod balances horizontally when a mass M, which is equal to 10 grams, is hung at A, and K is a distance x is equal to 16 centimeters from A. The rod again balances horizontally when M is equal to 12 grams and x is equal to 15 centimeters. Determine the mass of the rod and the distance y of its center of mass from A. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Thank you. Ready. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards as they appear here. equation is correct, so 1 point there. And then you went through some process of trying to solve the two equations. And so I'll give you 2 points for the process, but then it didn't end up anywhere useful. So that gives you 5 out of 10. Nifa and Okuapeman, you use a different method from our consultants, but you had no problem with our problem of the day. And I'm happy to award perfect scores. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. You may pick up your notepads. Before we begin the 4th round, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are also supported by TIGO, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Primetime. Thank you. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, there's that penalty point. Best wishes, everyone. I'm going to start with a preamble, after which I will come to you, Okuapeman. Preamble. State whether the following are true or false about inbreeding. Okuapeman. Individuals in the population experience reduced fitness. Stanley?
It's false.
No, that's a true statement. Awudome. Allele frequency changes in the population. Yes, Richmond.
False.
Yes. Nifa. The frequency of homozygote genotypes increased in the population. Priscilla.
It's true.
Yes. Okuapeman. The period of the function y is equal to sine of 2x is pi. Stanley?
It's true.
Yes. Awudome. The period of y is equal to cosine of 4x is pi over 2. Yes, Richmond.
It's false.
Oh, that's a true statement. Nifa. The period of the function y is equal to tangent of 2x is pi. Priscilla.
It's false.
Yes. Because red photons have longer wavelengths than blue photons, in vacuum, red photons in the white light travel faster than blue photons to keep up with the blue photons. Sandy.
It's false.
Yes. Awudome. In glass with normal dispersion, red photons have a lower index of refraction than blue photons and travel faster than blue photons. Isaac Newton.
It's true.
Yes. Red photons in vacuum travel at the same speed as, but have lower energy than blue photons in vacuum. Priscilla.
It's false.
No, that's a true statement. Tertiary alkanols do not form esters easily with alkanoic acids. Yes, Stanley?
It's true.
Yes. Tertiary alkanols are too reactive towards oxidizing agents. Yes, Isaac Newton.
It's false.
Yes. Okay, speak with boldness. All of you. Continue. All right. Nifa, the bonds that link the monomers in natural rubber are carbon-carbon double bonds. Priscilla.
It's false.
Embryos is one of the fundamental characteristics of an animal body plan. Yes, Richmond?
It's true.
Yes. The type of body symmetry is one of the fundamental characteristics of an animal body plan. Priscilla?
It's true.
Yes. For any positive real number x, yes, Stanley?
It's true.
Yes. If f of x is equal to log to the base 2 of x, then f inverse x is equal to 2 raised to the power x. Isaac Newton?
It's true.
Yes. For any base a, where a is greater than 0, and A is not equal to 1, log to the base A of 0 is equal to 1. Yes, Priscilla?
It's false.
You're right. The moment of inertia of a sphere about an axis through its center is equal to its moment of inertia about an axis passing through a point on its surface. Stanley?
It's false.
Yes. You need to speak up. Volume. All right, Awudome. The moment of inertia of an object about an axis that does not pass through the body is 0. Isaac Newton?
It's false.
Yes, you're right. The moment of inertia of a sphere about an axis through its center is less than its moment of inertia about an axis passing through a point on its surface. Yes, Priscilla?
It's true.
Yes. Last set of statements. Okuapeman. A solution of Na2SO4 can be used to distinguish between solutions of lead 2+ and iron 2+. Yes, Stanley?
It's false.
No. That's a true statement. SO3 2- and SO4 2- salts of lead are both soluble in dilute HCl. Last statement. Carbonates. That's the end of the 4th round. At the end of the fourth round, Awudome Senior High School has 25 points. Okuapeman School has 31 points. Nifa Senior High School has 39 points. Round 5. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve the riddle, you need to ring for it. May I hear your bell, Okuapeman? Nifa. Awudome. When you ring, your answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles. I normally would rent a 1-room apartment. I am not rich enough to rent a 2-room apartment. In my family, the segregation is so strong that 2 groups are forced to sleep at the opposite sides of the room. Age is not an important criterion. Segregation depends on the charge my family members carry. I use electricity to reduce the positive charge on one group and also reduce the negative charge on the other groups. So who am I? Yes, which of you? Priscilla.
Electrochemical cell.
I'm not accepting that. Which of you? Yes, Richmond.
Electrolytic cell.
No. Yes, Asumen.
Voting cell.
Anyone? Gentleman making so much noise. This one is for you. Piece of magnetic flux. Who am I? Isaac Newton.
Electromotive force.
You're right. I read all the clues, 3 points. Next one. I am a physiological process that occurs in some organisms. I occur in both eukaryotic and prokaryotic organisms. I am intimately related to excretion because the two of us together maintain homeostasis. Yes, Kumi.
Osmoregulation.
You are right. I read the third clue, 3 points. Last riddle. I am a location. You can find me in space or on a surface. You can also locate me on a line. You still do not get the point? Yes, Isaac Newton.
Point.
You are right. Isaac Newton got the point on the fourth clue. 3 points. That's the end of the 5th round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Awudome Senior High School has 31 points. Okuapeman School has 31 points. Nifa Senior High School has 42 points. Awudome Senior High School and Okuapeman School, thank you for being here. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye. Nifa Senior High School, congratulations on winning the contest. Prepare well, and I look forward to seeing you at the quarterfinals. Well done. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. We are still at the 1A stage of competition. Next time, we'll bring you Pope John Senior High School, Jache Pramsu Senior High School, and Zion College. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are also supported by TIGO, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Primetime. Thank you for joining us for this contest, and see you next time. Bye.